Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Happy New Week, guys. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So, guys, make we get in at this tonight. We have a few things to talk about. As you can see, the title here tonight is Alfred Dawes admitting finally that he was poisoned. I don't know how long it is now, but I will show you the article. We'll look at the date there. And also, I'm going to give you an update, guys, on Garden House. Serious thing going on. You're going to hear it. But first, let us get into this so-called partisan argument. And then we have something to tell you about the pollster, Donna Anderson. This is unbelievable, right? And we're going to tell you too why PJ Patterson did not show up for Dawes on Sunday when they had his face on their flyer as a guest and he did not show up. So guys, we have to take it in our stages tonight because trust me, this I got tired we're out. Anyway, make us see who they here. As we come on, so guys, when start to share the live. Remember when I get good content, good information over here, so share the live. All right? Yes. So, let us see who's here so far. Big up our team. Nella, welcome. Liz, welcome everybody. Where's our moderator? Moderator? Yes, welcome back. Why the weekend come like it wasn't here? The weekend just run off fast, so. Anyway, guys, we can't hear this here, so I can't tell you everything, But me I just tell you the basics, make you understand. So you see them politician people here, guys, be like them come tell. Them come tell life to get sympathy. Them come tell life to undermine people. Them come tell life to cover themselves. Be like them tell. You understand? I reported on this channel when it initially was reported that Alfred Dawes was poisoned. Right? I reported it on this channel. Because you know, say everything what happening at the politics, the people them call JPU and tell JPU, oh, it go. So, when I got the call, and them say, Ray, I'm say, oh, it go. And they say, you see the restaurant where Dawes got poison, guys? Me cannot call the restaurant name. I don't want to do that. Him know which restaurant him get poison, but him cannot call the name neither. I don't know if I should say why him cannot call the name, but him cannot call the name of where was poison. Guys, it was reported almost a year ago, July 15th, and he dismissed the report of what had happened. No, I'm telling the truth now, guys. If you get poison, why would you need to lie? Why would you need to say it wasn't so? This is supposed to be a serious thing, don't it? There has to be a reason why you're saying it didn't go so. But before we go any further into it, guys, I'm going to play the recording where yesterday, Sunday, Dawes took the platform in St. Catherine to tell the people what he's been going through, right? I don't know what this story has to do with the people of St. Catherine and them, looking for a representative, because if you didn't want to talk about it a year ago, why are you talking about it now? You're talking about it now because you want sympathy. And the story is not true. The story you told is not true. I know how it go from last year. Anyway, guys, when you hear this, I'm not going to come back and talk to you.
You all need to know the battles that I have been fighting silently. A year ago, I was invited to a meeting, and I had gone with a member of my team, a female comrade, to accompany me to that meeting. Said it was a private meeting, so she waited outside. I went and met one-on-one with someone. We're there for about an hour. And then when we're leaving, he went and spoke to someone at another table. And then he came. By that time, my friend had said that she had ordered some food. And he came and we said, no, leave it, I'm late, I have to leave. And he said, no man, wait for the food. And don't worry, I'll pay for it. We got the food, and I was dropping out. She said, my MP, you don't eat from morning, better you eat it. Dropped her home. And I was eating the food. My throat started to tighten up. And I couldn't breathe properly. And I called some friends in the police and the university hospital. And I ended up at the university hospital that night. The next morning, reporters kept calling. And they kept asking about the woman who was rushed to the hospital. Because the plan was never for me to eat that food. It was for her to eat that food. And they were hoping that I would be rushing a dead female to the hospital. And the scandal that ensued would destroy my name. And then the police, every time I spoke to senior members of the police, reporters would be calling with the same information I gave the police. So I knew this was not a plot from Southeast. This is something bigger. And I purposefully kept this from the leadership of the party and everyone, my family in particular. But I think you ought to know that there's a group of people who will not stop, even if it means murder of an innocent. Not to destroy me, but they need to destroy my name. And that is what I've been up against. When the results came back, I'm a fit man, I exercise, I ride. Oh, and by the way, I heard my counterpart, Dr. Tufton, was in an accident. I reached out, I expressed my sympathies and hope he gets a speedy recovery. When the results came back at UE, it showed that I had liver and kidney damage. By that time I had gone to SAB because I was feeling better. And I repeated the blood test there. It showed the liver and kidney damage, but it was improving. And that cemented everything.
Yes, guys, welcome back. So, make we talk about this real quick. Make we talk about Dawes and what Dawes said happened to him. Could talk about it. When it was reported 1 year ago, July, 1 year ago, that Dawes was poisoned, when him tell the people them say not no go so, and him denied it all. I got a call that he was at a particular restaurant. Him say him did a restaurant, right? And Dawes allegedly was with a particular female. Me no want go in our business, you know. Me no, and the only reason why I bring it by yes, because Dawes go talk say bloggers are call up him name for try defame him. And more me go talk about that too, right? Because Dawes is very manipulative and lying, you know. So we're gonna just talk mine over here. So the first thing Dawes, who was the female that you were with? It was not no comrade female that you were with, Dawes. You have to top tell lie and talk it truth. I want to make the people them have if say politicians are liar and wicked. Right? The female that you were with, it was not no comrade female. You know what female you were with, Dawes. And I'm not gonna mix up nobody out here and get in a bigger problem that way you're in. You were not with no comrade female. That is the first thing. Right? The female that you were with, if you did come out, you would have getting a serious problem. So don't mix up no other female. Talk the truth and talk which female you were with. The next thing is, you said the female waited outside and you talk like the female persuaded you to eat the food. As if to say the female makes the thing happen to you. That's not true. That is not true. In the statement where you make yesterday, you're talking about, say, bloggers. Me talk over here one time, say, if I you, can me ask some question because you were at the murder scene of Melissa and you never come out come talk it. A little bit of blood come out come talk it. Right? And before that, before she come talk, me say over here say, were you or Dayton Campbell at the murder scene? Because you me know is a cover-up and a conspiracy. Me know say one of uno or some of uno. And a little bit of blood them one did there when them consider a little bit of blood. Some of uno did it too. As she give away. Because remember me have a keen instinct, you know. When me can hear things and look on things and put two and two together, you know. From little bit of blood come right, say. Wait, they make a put it on the screen so I can see it, people. Because I not tell a lie upon them. See it here. When little bit of blood they come talk, say, it was not a lot of blood. We thought it was an aneurysm. Remember, say she thought this before it was known that you were there. Remember, say she thought this year so before she go up on my lady there sitting, go talk and call your name. Now, when me see that statement here, weeks before that, me say, hold on there. Little bit of blood say, we. That is all me need for hear. We thought it was an aneurysm. Me say, who is we now? Because she no pathologist. She no medical doctor. So who is we? Me say, if any we did dead here, I talk about a little bit of blood and aneurysm and the medical terminology there. As some of the doctor them in a PNP go up there. That's what me talk over here. And so said, so done. Me say either you and Dayton or you or Dayton was there. And couple of weeks later, little bit of blood when everybody start talk where she want wash it up at the yard with Melissa. She come out, come talk, say, you, Dr. Dawes, was there. Now, before she come talk, say you was there, when me ask over here, say, if you were at the murder scene, me see you go over Instagram and you take up phone and a record about, say, bloggers are call up your name and wanna be Sir P. And that's when me come out here and rub your fear about 30 seconds. Because if me did go any more further, you'd have mash up in a life. Your career finish. Remember them have one recording out there with you, you know. And you talk up some sitting on the recording. I remember I said there's somebody where you talk to, you know. There's somebody where you talk to on the recording, you know. You know what? I'm gonna leave it there. But remember over here, sir, Zion. Yeah, you understand? Don't trouble Zion. You've been arrogant from day one. When people ask you, say, you want to lead people, you want to be member of parliament, but you don't feel like you're accountable to people. You didn't even come out, come talk, say you were at Melissa murder scene. You don't come out, come talk that. And me, put two and two together after a little bit of blood. Say we thought it was aneurysm. I'm say, yeah, if we thought it was aneurysm, how much you bet me say some of my PMP doctor them go up there for go help Silvera. Go up there for go give Silvera one diagnosis. So uno come up with aneurysm. You have to come tell the nation where it up there I do. Or you reach so far way up a Stone Hill. Who call you up there where you go up there go do? Little bit of blood so when time she go up there, you were on the outside leaving. And them look at me say I want going to some sitting tonight to see people. Want to make sure someone like up this and share it. Anyway. You come for bloggers and bloggers come bring you down. From that, me know you call blogger name again, but you come out last night to talk about blogger. Nobody not try to bring you down, sorry. You bagger mix up. You understand? Now, if anybody's supposed to poison your Dawes, me tell you who poison you. Are the risers them poison you? Because remember, you and risers them are friend, you know. So anybody were close to you for poison you, I would have be the risers them. I'm a feeling in my heart say, the reason why the risers them try poison you are because they hear say the recording is out there. They know who you that talk to on the recording, you know. And the things them where you did talk on the recording, them know say that is a career ending something. So when I hear you talk about say people will go as far as to kill people. The only people them will kill people are only, you know. I want to kill Melissa and cover it up, you know. So when you talk about people who go far as to kill people, are you a rise of them style that? Nobody but phone style. But what you want to do, me realize the way you want to do, you want to make it seem like, say, Alric. You want to make it seem like, say, Alric people, them, because you say it's a politically motivated something. Don't it? You say the poisoning politically motivated. He was poisoned in politically motivated plot after you previously denied it. But all upon a sudden you felt compelled to come tell the people them that. Because why convenient now? People, when you don't make them politicians that can lie to your face. They're not real and they're not genuine. You see the meeting you will keep? Scanty. The meeting scanty. See there? No only for people not did it. Scanty. So that's why you have to break that story then now and you come, this start it and you don't talk the truth. You understand? PJ was supposed to come as mistake. I want to put PJ in face and PJ name on flyers. And PJ gonna 6 for 9. PJ did not show up. PJ didn't show up. I'm gonna put the man on flyer, probably against his wish. Dayton Campbell was there. Mark Golding was there. All the people them at this up Mark, I say him just come and him for listen. Him for listen to the people them. And Fitzjackson have to say, no, you can't talk to the leader like that. And them must say, oh, you mean? Him disrespect way. Nobody now no respect for him, you know. And that's why PJ could have never go put himself in the middle of that. You say PJ a godfather. You talk up be something. I want to put PJ up on flyers and PJ did not show up. That goes to show you now, say. PJ no really want to get involved in them or something, yeah. You see? Having a degree in medicine, as I said over here before, that is not enough. You have to have manners and respect. You have to be truthful and genuine. You have come in a politics. You have to stay in a medicine. Nobody come in a politics because you don't have people skill. You only have people skill when you take people money. When people are pay for medical care, that are the only people skill you have. You don't have no people skill to represent nobody. You see, you're going to the meeting yesterday, all you talk about yourself. That the tour the way you can't tell yesterday, I don't know what that have to do with the people them. That not nothing to do with the people them. Because if you denied it a year ago, why you coming to say that now? That not nothing to do with the people them at all. But you know to lie. The lady that you were with, I don't want to implicate anybody, you know. Because guys, you know, so we'll deal with the thing responsible over here. But when some people go on like say they want to run in power way, we have to defend ourselves over here, so. This man forgot tell the nation who is the woman that he was with. Maybe that's why the media that call you, because they know so the woman that you were with. And now say nothing more yet. On a two lie. Guys, give me a break real quick. I'll come in. I may have something very exciting for tell you now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jamaican flag is now being hoisted in our national stadium, just as we did 61 years ago on August 6, 1962. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Jamaica land, we love.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, guys, welcome back. See the flyer here. I don't know if you can see the workers' meeting. June 2nd was yesterday. PJ Patterson was supposed to be there and PJ did not go. And I got a message for KD Knight. KD Knight, the people themselves tell you, say, why you going to mix up yourself in a them something? And the only thing we come out on the mouth is, please, please, unity, please, please. Nobody know want unity with Rise Movement, KD. Nobody know want no unity at all with Rise Movement. Because them are no politician. They're reckless, they're dangerous. You see what they do, Dawes? Pies name. And you see what with Melissa, the whole of them implicated. So KD, nobody in your career or anything to do with politics with these people. Nobody do it. That's the message I got for you. Now, guys, as I say, PJ did not go to the meeting. When you see what PJ did, they must say 1 week ago over Sabina Park watch cricket. PJ no want nobody mix him up with them sitting there. I remember I put up one video yesterday. I say, if PJ take up himself and go over there, I want to hear Karen them come over here, come say, if PJ really go, you understand? And this really goes to show you because you say PJ, your godfather. If me make a good milestone in a life and my godparents not come, me not chat to them again. Maybe PJ heard what happened the night before, the protests that were upon you guys. And he just decided this is not the place for me. So that was a big and serious indictment on you, sir. Dayton Campbell was there. KD Knight was there. And the former PMP Women's Movement president, Jennifer Edwards. But not PJ. So KD must take away himself and take himself from out of it because it don't make sense. Now, guys, I get a piece of joke earlier. I'm going to take some calls in about not right this minute. In a little bit, me take the call. Anyway, guys, this man here, Dan Anderson. You remember Dan Anderson, the poll man, with Mark Golding higher and Peter Bunting? When the first poll come out against Mark Golding, which was done by Bill Johnson, rest in peace, Bill Johnson, a good pollster, the American pollster in Jamaica, Bill Johnson. He did the first poll on Mark Golding and said Mark Golding was polling 17%. Mark Golding never liked that. And the man said him worse than Dr. Phillips. So Mark Golding them go for Dan Anderson now and start by them one poll. And every poll that come down on this and tell the people them say, Mark Golding this, Mark Golding that. This is the same Dan Anderson will tell Jamaica say, Peter Bunting was the favorite and over Dr. Phillips and favored over Andrew Holness. When you look, Peter Phillips beat Bunting and Bunting lose his seat to Rhoda Crawford. So me get a look on news, guys. Dan Anderson was seen in a meeting over Spanish Town. I beg the comrades them for please unite. Comrade Dan Anderson. So if Dan Anderson I run poll and I tell the people them say mark them 8% over Andrew. Why Dan Anderson not fear beg the comrades them for unite? Hey guys, if the people them were doing good in the poll for true, why Dan Anderson will be telling the people them to unite? Don't make it make sense, because me an idiot. Make it make sense, Dan Anderson. You're in at the meeting. Dan Anderson at the meeting, you go for go poll the people. No, sir, make a call this. I have to call this before me gonna further. Ooh, guys, wanna tell me? Wanna tell me? Wait there. See how yeah. Wanna tell me now, tell the truth. Dan and this over on the pole them, and Dan and this are walking at the meeting and tell people them for you. Dan and this is sell out like vendor. Oh my God, Dan and this you have to do better. Dan and this, you used to credible, but you sell out like vendor. Lord Jesus. No, sir. This can't real. Hold on. You know who me for call? I think I'm going to call Karen. Because a long time Karen contact say, Dana. Hold on there. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Make a call. Hold on there. Dana, me don't want to put the recording out here now, guys, because I don't want really to break down nobody. But me just I said, Dana, this your compromise. Your compromise, man. You present just Karen. Welcome to the program. You're live. Sorry, you know, tell the people them good evening. Tell the people them good evening.
Good evening, viewers and subscribers of Jamaica Politics Uncovered 2.0. How are you all tonight? I trust everyone is great.
Yes, Karen. So breaking news. You know, yesterday catch Dan and this in a meeting and tell the comers them for you night.
No, why would you be telling them that?
Me don't know. Lord Jesus. They taking picture. They taking picture. Me can't show it out here. I'm afraid.
Well, yeah. Is it I'm bored in the fight, man. Is it a recent video?
Yeah, man, over Spanish Town. When it matter about, mostly when it matter about the 8%. Yeah. So may I ask you now, if Mark Gold in them do as well as Dan and this to say, why Dan and this inside of the PNP meeting? I tell the people them say Rise and one PNP must unite after him come poll and tell the people them say Rise was ahead. You know remember?
Because you know that not so.
Oh God, man.
You know that so. Nobody knew that better than Dan and so. Knew that what he put out was a lie.
Papa Jesus.
Yeah, me not get Michelle because maybe Michelle will reach home yet.
Yeah, she not reach home yet. So we can't be, so we are saying no. Are you first come say Dan and this to lose credibility, you know?
Yeah. I remember before during the 2016 election campaign, Dan Anderson was invited to our 2-day NEC. I think he came is it Saturday or Sunday? I think he came the Sunday at the 2-day NEC. And he said that he's telling the comrades the same thing that he told the JLP. At that time, I believe he must still be in close for the JLP because he said that.
Oh.
He said that what I'm telling you today is what I've also told the JLP. That whoever put money in the people's pocket, that is who to win the election.
A lie.
Yeah, man, you said that at the NEC meeting up by UWI.
So when he comes to these meetings, why does he do that? Does he come to explain the poll to them or him just come for sure? I don't know. How it go?
I thought it was a little odd. Because I thought he was just a pollster who just do polls and just deliver them and that's it. But it seemed that he was more of an activist poster to me.
Oh.
By saying that, it suggests that he's also an activist. But then when he said that he also told the JP, I get that feeling that him is an activist advising the party then when him do the polls.
Oh.
Which is, there's nothing wrong with saying to the parties, this is what I found and this is what I found that you need to do it. But to go to their political platform and say, that is something different.
Yes, I agree with you. Oh my God.
That is something different, you know?
So my goal in having my tell the comrades them for unite.
It must be because they never point for proof. Because they keep repeating this 8-point thing. Dayton has been repeating it. Just like, remember they say we are heading the polls by 8 points.
Yeah.
But also before the local government election, Dayton said, we are going to win 10 council seats at 10 municipal corporations at least. Mm-hmm. And we see where we can pick up 2. So we're looking to win 10 to 12 municipal corporations. Didn't say that before local government election. So
that's why Mark Golden come tell the people them about same win. Oh God. No, sir.
Only one do something like that. But they was saying that through the whole local government elections.
But him said the same thing during Bunting campaign and him tell the people them say him do canvas and him know say Bunting that go win. Oh God. All right.
When them say Bunting that be Peter Phillips.
I don't want to discredit Dana. This is still about him can't do poll.
We're not discrediting him. We're questioning his methods. I don't discredit him yet. Maybe that's why I'm there at the meetings and I tell people to unite. Because he probably discredit himself already. And those are actions that he's trying to take to make himself look to not come out looking so bad. That has never been accurate in the general election. You know?
Oh God, for sure?
No, he has never been accurate. He come close.
Oh.
And then him come on TV the night of the election and say, well, these are the things that I had said, and these are the things we had seen.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody ever questioned him, but he has never been accurate, ever.
But when me hear same day at the PMP meeting, I tell the people them for unite, hear me to the man now, then I'm going to go poll the people. Me think I poll him, go poll the people then.
Yeah, with all that he saw, and this is what I suspect, but never said as much. With all that he was saying in that poll, and that poll is so mixed up, so unreliable, so ill-informed, one information just overcovering the next information. It was just such a mix-up poll.
Jumble bumble.
I mean, yeah, man, it just odd and it was quite fascinating. A quite fascinating poll he did. He has never gone that deep into a poll before. So the very effort of going that deep is alone by itself suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
So I had thought that when he said that the PNP is ahead by 7.3 points after the local government election, the PNP ahead by 1. I just simply wanted to know where him get the next 6.3% from.
And look how me over here, William Cliff user say, him make Mark was talk same win. Me never know say Dan and this they go poll and say Mark that go win too.
Yeah, man.
Oh, where the hell? It's a conspiracy. All right, Karen, thank you. No, sir. People, wanna tell the truth. Wanna know say Jamaica politics needs stand-up comedy. No, where the comedian them in Jamaica there? Hey guys, this is something serious too, no? Lord, Mr. Lovelace, welcome. No, sir. Anyway, guys, make we go to a small little break. Me start make the break them smaller now, because a woman tell me say she not like the break them. I don't know if I saw the story and the news, sweet woman, the woman I want me go to no break over here, but sometimes I have to take a break. So I'm going to take a 5-second break, guys, and then I'll come back with a more serious segment before I start taking some calls. So I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jamaican flag is now being hoisted in our national stadium, just as we did 61 years ago on August 6, 1962. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Jamaica land, we
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, guys, welcome back. So anyway, on a more serious note now, When you see that something here, guys, we're going down a garden house, it must not be taken lightly. There's an investigation going on. But I want to give you some information in addition. Right? So, may I just talk some things right here. So, you see right now, guys, Andrew Wellness is under serious threat. Jamaica is under serious threat by extension because of the people who are looking to replace Andrew Wellness, right? So, I'm going to point out some things to Uno. And it is going to make sense. Because you know, so we don't come over here to come tell lie on people. We come over here to come talk truth. Like it or not, we no response who the truth come down from. They come over here to come talk truth. Okay? Now, first and foremost, guys, I showed you the video. I'm going to show it again while this is playing. I showed you guys the video of what took place at Garden House the other night. As you can see right there, that person did not unlock the door. That person walked right into Garden House. Guys, make sure that you are giving the live a thumbs up for me. Please and thank you. If you look at the screen right now, that person walked right into Garden House where the door was open. And that person did what they went there to do. No problem. Look at the screen, guys. After the screen done, I'm going to tell you some things. See there? Go in there. Must go fling cocktail or something like that. And come back right out. Okay? Now, first and foremost, guys, based on my information, Garden House is supposed to be secured at all times. Right? Garden House is supposed to be secure under security at all times. So if somebody can come up to Garden House and just walk in just like that, it begs the question, where was the security? How did that person get such easy access to be able to walk into the building and do that and walk out with no problem? We have never seen this in Jamaica before. I want to know to type on the screen and tell me if Uno, maybe somebody older than me, has ever seen this kind of attack on Garden House. It has never happened before. Right? Nobody in Jamaica, the baddest set of man them, the baddest gang them in Jamaica, they are not going to go into Garden House and do that. They are not going to attack our politicians because we don't do that kind of thing. The gang warfare and so forth we are going at Jamaica is between gangs. And no man, remember say Jamaica is a small place. No man now go attack themselves by attacking our democracy and attacking our country in that manner. So that goes to show you guys, say, this attack what happened. It is, remember I always talk over here and everywhere, say, anytime you see an attack in Jamaica on a politician, it is another politician involved in it. It's another politician commission it. No man no just go get up and go kill no politician in Jamaica. We don't do that kind of thing. Anytime you see a politician in Jamaica is harmed, is another politician send man go do it or pay man for do it. Or set it up. Politically, I saw it go. So, we see Peter Bunting do a thing one day at the JCF conference. And my information is that Peter Bunting is promising the police them, some of the police them, 1 and 2, because most of them don't like him. But you have a look at 1 and 2 PNP police who are licky and they want position. So they make Bunting I go around there and I tell them and I promise them things. Right? So the best way now, because remember, say Mark Golding don't really have no traction and worse him in a problem you know. With him dual citizenship. And the PNP now stand by Mark Golding with this. I can't tell you that. The 13 members of parliament, them not standing by Mark Golding with this dual citizenship. Right now, the whole of them want to disappear. They don't want to go to parliament, go sit down beside Mark Golding. Bunting is the only one who want to do that. Right? So with Bunting now, trying to weasel his way into the security apparatus of Jamaica. On the year when God the Jamaica Constabulary Force meeting go do. Right? So the people them now we're supposed to secure out here so. Does Bunting have anything to do with the police and the security them where monitor and make sure say God knows is safe? Did Bunting have something to do with setting up the police them or anybody within the security apparatus of Jamaica for open up garden house or for leave it open or for assist this lone attacker to go in there and do that? Is Bunting's plan a part of his plan and a part of their plan? Rise United movement plan is a part of their plan. This urban guerrilla warfare tactic to take down the government by any means necessary. Remember what to Melissa? Remember the cover up? Are they planning to undermine democracy? To undermine the democratically elected government by any means necessary to take down the government. Remember how they take down Peter Phillips, guys. You people in the PNP, remember how them take down Peter Phillips. Where was the police and those who supposed to be securing down here? Why was the door left open? Who was at the police post or who was supposed to be at the police post? How this man knows say the door down a garden house is open? Guys, I make no apology when I tell you that this act of terrorism against Jamaica and against Garden House, it has the tentacles of Rise United movement all over it. This opposition, this so-called opposition, which in my view is no opposition at all. All they are is a bunch of political scavengers trying to get national political legitimacy by any means necessary, whether it be to buy polls and hire Dan Anderson to do polls and go into PNP meetings and tell people to unite, whether it be knowing that a homicide took place and they cover it up in the case of Melissa Silvera, or they omitted information or they misinformed the nation about what happened to keep it under wraps. call people at Melissa crime scene to come and give false diagnosis and those kind of things. Whether it be the election deniers, come say them win local government election and them don't win nothing. This opposition is not following the norms of what we have seen in Jamaica, where opposition parties are concerned. The opposition that we have seen in Jamaica so far from 1938 come right up, guys. We have never seen this sort of behavior, this renegade, this outlaw, this kind of behavior where them know say even murder commit and them not report nothing. This cover up. Guys, these people are a very dangerous set of people. And it is my view that what happened at Garden House is the build-up or a process, because we see many instances of unconventional activities and behaviors to undermine the country, to undermine the government. We are not hearing anything from these people about the issues at hand, national development, the people's well-being. All we're hearing is attacks. All we're seeing is attacks, lies, propaganda, wickedness. We must be very vigilant at this point in time. Like I said out here the other night, guys. Yesterday me talk it out here. You see all of the parliamentarian them, when you're not going to that building here, you make sure so you go in there either with security or make sure so you're armed. Okay? Because don't think in your minds that any average Jamaican is going to come up to this building and harm any of you. Anything happens here that is illegal and that is an attack on the country, it is orchestrated by the very people in there. Remember, I tell you. I didn't really go into it too much yesterday. I showed you guys the video because I actually found out about the video as I was talking to you all yesterday. But I'm going to do my investigation. And yesterday, when I see the video, I tell you, say, Arise United, them set up this. And so said, so done. Just remember, your average Jamaicans don't carry out this kind of behavior. Your average Jamaicans in all the years in our history, your average Jamaican, especially in this time, your average Jamaican is not going to come and launch an attack on the Parliament of Jamaica. It is the same people in there who want power. The people in there who want the majority. They are the ones who are setting up people to come there and start this outlaw warfare tactic kind of thing. Guys, I never tell a lie upon them. From day one, I have been warning and saying that these people are very dangerous. And time after time after time, they come prove themselves. We are 1 year away from an election. 1 year. And as the time gets closer, you can see people have become more and more depraved. The lies get more ridiculous. Crimes are happening and they're not reporting these crimes. They're covering up crimes, serious crimes. All sort of thing, guys. They're enabling the undermining of the country in the diaspora. And now we see the thing evolving and escalating where man going into the parliament to launch attack. We see them go to the police them and set up the police them against one another. Little more from this, we are going to use the police are dirt one another. This is their style. This is their tactic, right? And this is one of the things that we must take note of as human beings. There's a people what demonstrate, and this is how people solve crime, crime fighting experts, right? When them look on a crime, them know what to follow up and what to look on, because when there's a pattern and there's a signature, certain crimes, certain categories of crime, you kind of know what to look for and how to narrow things down to the suspect. You understand? And if the FBI is supposed to come in on this, or if them a watch them people here, come on them from 2021, them don't know say Rise United style them here. Nobody else in a Jamaica not going to do this. Rise United them do this. And they're sending a message. So this is no joke, guys. They demonstrate a pattern of the same behavior. I have never seen a set of people so power hungry. Just because you are in opposition, it does not mean that you are entitled to form the next government. The Jamaican people will decide who forms the next government. What you are there to do is to make sure that the government is accountable to the people. Whether you are JLP, PNP, or no P, you're supposed to make sure, say, we have a viable opposition, not an opposition that goes around and does dangerous things to undermine the government, dangerous things to undermine the country, tell lies, spread propaganda. That is not an opposition. That is a dangerous set of people. You put those people to lead your country, and you will see the consequences. And you say, all who can't hear, they are bound to feel. Remember me telling you over here, so. Yes, so much people are telling you. People who were connected, affiliated with these people. And the labor rights are come out here and tell you that, Remember, When you look at their behavior. I'm going to open up the phone lines now. But I'm going to call these real quick and then you guys can start calling in. Remember over here, so we are realists, We not look nothing from no government and no opposition. We not come out here so even a beg money. Because somehow you can't go sit down for some people live without their hand down the skin about money and donation. Remember, we not depend about the payroll over here, so. So anything we talk over here, so we stand tall back at it. You hear? Liz? Good night.
Good night.
Say good night to the audience. We see you in the chat, ma'am.
Good night, everybody. Things getting interesting, man.
So go on. Where you have to say that? Wait there, guys. I want to make you aware that we're expecting Mr. Wildman over here in the coming days. He's not feeling so well right now. Something minor, little sniffles or whatever. But we're expecting him over here to come and talk with us further about the Constitution. Thank you for your membership, Dottie Cup. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, Liz, the floor is yours.
Good night again, everybody. Interesting times. And first of all, Jenka people don't want to argue that listen. We have a staff to pay. And in paying the highest bidder. So anybody offer him the most money, You give them the result for them want. And you have to pay your staff. So you don't pay it. You might earn it and mark and this and tell you know how rich Mark is. And so if you can get $700,000 pool from to do a poll for Mark, take it. Tell Mark for him 1 year. Now the poisoning of the so-called poisoning of Dawes. Southeast St. Catherine must use it as a platform. There's a Jamaican saying, stick with the evil that you know. And they know the evil in the deputy mayor. So the best thing for them to do, run far and fast from this riser. And him don't have anything to offer in public service. Politics is not his forte.
You don't think so?
Oh, no. He has nothing to offer in the political arena. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Notice the methodology and his attitude, him rude and him don't want to talk, and them might use badmanship for pushing upon the people, and the people might tell them, say them I want him. So I think the people should run far and fast because this is a dangerous fable. Him spinning about being poisoned. That you really get poisoned, him couldn't stand up there to tell a lie.
But him could have admitted a year ago when them asked him, but he failed to do that. So people should naturally wonder why now. In my view,
that means say he wasn't poisoned because now him come the people him again show.
No man, him the poison for true, Liz. Me don't know if say that are your opinion. Me feel say him the poison for true, cause my source say yeah, him poison for true. But when I go with that today and back them time there a year ago, him never come admit it.
Alright, them say like me have a nephew where him can't eat sardine and he say cook it again, just open up everything, put some.
Oh, so we are trying to say he had an allergic reaction and not a poison. But Liz, you know, say you're smart though. Why, Liz, you're smart.
Yeah, and him come now. That's why I tell you, I'm not a politics. Him come 1 year later now, and I tell you, say him get poison.
Liz is an allergic reaction the man have for true. Nobody no poison him because if you alright, just say if him get poison, me I take God off if him get poison at the rise of them because of them and my friend, don't it?
Yeah.
No, sir. The things that he explained, when you get an allergic reaction, you know, the way he explained that he felt, his throat feeling this kind of way or whatever, those are, I mean, yeah, allergic reaction makes more sense. But if him did truly poison for true, him come 1 year later, you come stoke sympathy from the people them after they say they don't want you over there, brother. Come on now, man.
That's why they must stick to the evil. They know, and they know they may very well because I go in the constituency sometime, you know.
Oh.
I have a friend, husband gone home, so we go visit her more time. Now,
PJ say he was gonna go because he was on them flyer. And him don't show up. What do you think about that? Because him say PJ I'm Godfather.
No, only don't take what I just say. Cricket World Cup start. West Indies win them first match. PJ have no time for them. They put PJ but PJ never tell them same I come because Cricket World Cup start. So
and PJ love him cricket.
And PJ no say in the day Melissa the night I murder. So PJ
Why? Liz, my own drop down in there. When you say PJ no send the up Melissa. People. No, sir. People. Make sure so now share this. That's the day up Melissa for show. A little bit of blood come ball out of PJ here. Papa Jesus a show PJ.
Now, but I may say I'm got inside knees, and people say I'm got that. I'm not going to hear them.
Liz, you talk a bag of sense tonight. Oh my God, for true, man.
So yeah, we never actually talk it. Yeah,
no, sir, me not this say no, me not do that. But me I say tonight, you lick everything.
I did joke part like no God, oh, you see?
Yeah.
Garden House is always open. Even on Sunday, we grew up in the area around Garden House, and even on Sunday, and there are always 3 sentries at Garden House. The door to the street, when you enter that entrance, there's a police post looking at you. Then to go inside the actual parliament, there's another police post. So I don't blame the sentries, but the door was closed. The one where the police post the police says post to the left is that door the person attack. Because to go upstairs into the gallery, you don't have a door. And the person didn't go upstairs, so they must have tried to light the door that was to the left. But I agree with you. Because the hallucination of Golden, in that they have lost the local government, but they have been saying they won. When the reality hit home now, with them trying to, and the grandstanding where them pulled, trying to overthrow the Constitution, of course, they will go to these extremes.
Liz,
I agree.
me a family member in Jamaica. Well, back in the day, them used to be security guard, and sometimes them used to get sent down a parliament. You understand? So me know say security posts are down there for true. There is always security down there. So where was the security when this man that knows the security down there, security not see him? How it go?
No, I say, it's a Sunday, right? The attack was on Sunday night?
No, Saturday night.
Saturday night?
Mm-hmm.
Because of all the areas and the buildings that surround Garden House, usually the police officers on the weekend, them go inside and them lock the door. As I say, you have the door to your left, where them lock the door. And that door is a door that was the person threw the fire at. They lock that door. So they are inside the building. And if you breach that door, they will kill you. So, it's not a case of them being negligent, but they are inside that. They were inside that section.
I did not say they were deliberately negligent. I said that it is very unlikely, as it's never happened before in our history, where somebody as brazen as this guy did. And the second thing, Jamaican people don't do these things. This Jamaican.
So I'm not saying you said that. I'm not saying you said they were negligent. I'm just saying on a Saturday and a Sunday when you pass there, you won't say during the time of the week when Parliament goes into session or a committee's meeting, the policeman stands at the door outside. You see him. But on the weekend, you never see them visible. So you don't actually know they are there. They are inside the building and the door is closed, which is a smart situation. And this person obviously sent to do that didn't know that police officers were inside, but the camera picked him up.
More up to them interrogate him and find out who it is. And also, we are gonna offer a reward over here. Anybody who can give any information which can lead to the arrest, credible information about who this guy is, and any further information, we're going to offer a reward over here. See the phone number they're going across the bottom of the screen on WhatsApp. Link we up. A group of we is going to give a donation because we cannot afford this kind of behavior against the state, right? Anybody who's so hungry for power, nobody never tell Peter Bunting to go do the wickedness them are losing. See it? So this style of politics is not acceptable.
No, it can't be. But you said something earlier too while listening. You said that the 13 members of parliament, you say 13. They don't want to be seen near sitting beside or with Mark Golden. And we have been saying it for quite a while now, for almost 3 years. Why then are they allowing this UK born person, my opinion, UK born person, to continue to drag them because they don't seem to be like they're being dragged in, you know. All it takes right now, and people, all it takes right now is for them they don't have to start the process in the traditional way. Remove him as opposition leader for the national interest, not for PMP or JLP, but for the country's national interest. The voter apathy has hit rock bottom. So get rid of him now as opposition leader because he makes no sense as opposition leader. And if you start the process from that angle, then of course the rest will follow because the next thing when you do, the other thing is the people that do not want any more mail. And if they play stubborn and the JLP smart enough and name Mala Forth to succeed Andrew, they'll give them supper. The people of Saturday night in the stadium, the lady sitting beside me must come home from New York. The people them don't want is one name them are call. Everybody after them go talk to.
And how?
One name, Lisa. The people them don't want, and I hear this argument being bandied about Julia Roberts' reputation gone to the dance. So
because why?
Don't want. Yes?
No, sir. Well, I am gonna make a comment about Julian in terms of what they are doing to try and encourage or install or whatever. You see, I am of the view that if we cannot as a country and as a people and as a patriotic people put anybody there worse than Andrew Holness. That is backwards, reverse. Jamaica people cannot afford that. Remember, say Vision 2030 is still a thing. Okay? Mark Golding and Peter Bunting are worse. We already know that. You understand? So Jamaica just need to elevate the politics, elevate the mind, elevate the expectation, and do what is right. People like Dayton Campbell, we don't have no use for this man in our parliament anymore. They had their opportunity. They've lost their opportunity because all they do is come in to undermine, disrespect, defame, and character assassinate people and speak vile language, right? They're just some political scavengers.
Very much so, because on the news just 5 minutes ago, I don't know if it was over South East St. Catherine last night, Dayton Campbell was being played on TV news. And it's why is he constantly harping? Darrell must know something else. I can't mark goal in business alone in you. That's what just played on the
Hold on, what do you mean by him get paid? Him get paid for?
Eh?
Where said him get paid for what?
No man, Dayton Campbell keep on attacking Darrell Bars. They just played the tape with him a while ago. I don't know if it's over Southeast St. Catherine he was addressing last night. Wearing a white polo shirt. It seems as if the risers are surrendering one by one. Saying he keeps on attacking Darrell Bars of late. Darrell must know something else. Him can't know Mark business alone.
Attacking him for what? What is he saying?
That is what I'm saying. He's attacking Darrell because Darrell said he got the information about Mark's application for the Jamaican passport.
Oh.
From the PFP.
Them not telling us say Bunting leak it out already?
Yeah, man. And Dayton Campbell last night, them play him a while ago on the news, attack Darrell and said Darrell can't know that about Mark. He must know something about somebody over here.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So all of these males, they have dragged the national politics into the gutter. Can't go lower. The people want sanitization. So them no want to say no more man face. No Julian. No offense, man. No Paulwell. no Fitz Jackson, no Cousins, certainly not Anthony Hilton. Can't leave nothing. Where's that mail is there? They don't want to see any because all the mails have done, and of course, Bunting and Golden, because Bunting gone mad. And now that Bunting see the realization has hit home that his dream will never materialize. His vision will not become reality. Therefore, Bunting is now going after in twin Mark Golden. And the people them no want no more man. No one, especially out of the PMP, they don't want no. Because the man them drag the politics in the gutter, down at the bottom of the festival. So the people want to be elevated.
Okay.
And they want the world figure, Lisa Anna.
Boy, the situation terrible in the PMP, though. I'm not telling a lie.
Bad.
Bad. All right, Liz.
No more man.
Liz, make we catch up tomorrow. I'm gonna make some people call in a little bit and then we'll come back because we have something very exciting coming up tomorrow. And we want you over here again. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Take care.
All right. Yeah.
Guys, the phone line open now. Whoever did a call before, on a call back here now. Phone line are gonna open up for a little while. Big up on yourself in the chat, guys. Make sure someone giving the live a thumbs up. Nobody come over here and come save up this information for yourself. And make sure someone share the information with other people. That is another reason why civic education should be taught in schools. The last couple of generations don't know or have respect for national symbolism. Yes, absolutely agree with that. And we have been saying that over here for quite some time, especially Liz. Policy over image. Tricks are for kids. When last you hear them people are talking about policy? We're not busy if Lisa labor right PNP or no P. We not care. Anybody who can come and do a good job, that's all that matters to us. That is Rise United talking point. Right? All of them who come talk. And you see tomorrow, guys, I'm going to make sure so on the forward over here so tomorrow. Because remember what we're supposed to come talk about tonight, it's been pushed back. Because of this thing here where Dawes coming out talking about, say, him get poison. All right, I know me agree with Liz, you know. Say a good all him have an allergic reaction. Allergic reaction. And him coming to use his poison argument to make it seem like his opponent had something to do with it or to play victim. Everybody love Liz. Yes. Big up Liz. But let me tell you now, so tonight I was really going to come and talk about, I wanted to show you guys all the implications of dual citizenship for the leader of a country, and as a matter of fact, that goes across the board for lawmakers. We're going to show you guys. But I waited until maybe Wednesday night. I'm going to wait until Wednesday night. We're going to talk about it at the end of the program after we speak with Mr. Wildman. Right? And then tomorrow now, I am going to come and show you the electoral map of Jamaica from 2011 to 2020. And I'm also going to have a look at all the seats that the Rise United members lost in the last election. I'm going to show you what seats they lost and who is there now replacing, those people and where they are. Where are they now? So this is an interesting week, guys. If nobody calls in 5 minutes, we're going to clock out here. When the phone line are open, people ask, give me a break, guys, I'm coming.
Man a man. Man must stand up like man. Man must act like man. Man must behave like man. Man must take decision like man. Eh? You weak jellyback. Oh, Jesus have mercy. Me not deal with jellyback man. Me love man, we a man. We stand up like man. We talk like man. We act like man. We behave like man. Man a man.
You all need to know the battles that I have been fighting silently.
Welcome back, guys. Hello, good night. Welcome to the platform.
Yeah, good night.
Yes.
I was listening already today. Was saying that what's your name? Was saying that what I saw send him profile from Jamie Saying that if we vote if they don't want back Andrew in the house. And why for them did they vote and say they start them say they didn't listen because they say silent listener they hear. Somebody didn't listen them. But if you me can't get to go on them file, I mean I text him because he ain't gone already. I thought my gone already. Me not listen to like a 1 day ago.
How would them?
So when they text, they now get to reply for my text card that gone. Me I say them they talk about Andrew Holness and somebody must say Andrew Holness a thief. Think about Peter Bunty. Peter Bunty are biggest thief. And I know me can't know what Andrew thief on them.
Yeah.
What Andrew thief on them and that me they ask the PMP them every time. What Andrew thief on Uno.
Lady.
And nobody not answering what Andrew thief.
Lady Lady, hold on there. Is not PNP accused Andrew of being a thief. It's Rise United movement. When they see them attack, so ask them when thief.
And that we ask them when them thief and nobody not talk when the man thief. I mean, no Stefan Blanc said Peter Bunty are the biggest criminal.
Yes, that's true. From Finsack time.
I mean, half. Call up that thing Bunty do.
All right.
Thing Bunty do.
Send me the information and thank you so much for calling. You hear?
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll go up on your class, yes. All right.
Rise United movement. Me ask you over yes already. Me work the program for about 1 hour. Until you type in the comment because I found over here silent listener. But you now go type in the comment because you know I'm running for half a year because me don't want to support over here saying no. Me don't want to views. Me don't want to click. Me don't want to like. Me don't want to comment. Me don't want to donate. Me don't want nothing from over here so. Because Rise United is not a nice set of people. We don't want to energy over here so. No found out watch but no not talk and no can't call over here neither. But if you don't know where Andrew Holness thief, you type in and comment, I tell you already if I tell you where the man thief. Because if Andrew Holness thief something, we're going to talk it. Hello, good night. Welcome.
Good night, Natalie.
Hi, moderator. Welcome.
Good night. Yeah, you know, we just arrived, so we don't want to put a car.
Eh?
So we just arrived, so we don't want to put a car, you know?
What kind of rise you rise?
Yeah, good night. Good night. I'm listening to the people on the chat, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know, today, when I listen to this whole saga with, what going on over St. Catherine, you know? It's that, you know, bring back a whole heap of flashbacks. I mean, I said to myself,
what kind of flashback?
What kind of flashback? To some clips based on some utterances I made before. I try to get the impression like, you know, the party is settled and them united and all of that. And for see all of this now just break out back over St. Catherine. It just make me laugh, you know? Make me laugh. A serious issue, you know, but it make me laugh.
Me know.
Yeah?
So you think an allergic reaction, Emma?
Well, Liz right, because somebody posting a of the chat and me concur that post of the person. If a Jamaican set out for poison, them how poison. Yeah, so them run go hospital and him feel shoot at each and all of them. So if somebody set out for poison, you'll get poison.
No.
So probably just a reaction him have to something for real,
Well, we thank you for calling. Well, oh God, me I hear about myself on this.
So you hear about yourself?
I don't know why. Oh.
You still there? You still hear feedback?
Yeah, may I get feedback said we.
No, I'm not sure why is that still, but I mean, we put out all this more than once, but the things are going to happen and more are going to come and see. We have seen more and more nastiness are creeping out of politics. It's a bit worse, I tell you.
Yeah, the attack on the parliament is very troubling.
Yeah, man, these people, as I say, they make them investment and they need them returns, and if them not see where they will get it, they will get down and real dirty. Them will get real dirty.
Jesus. All right, well, thank you, moderator. We have to figure out that feedback something.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Good night.
All right, cool.
What made us say again? Oh, yes. Hold on there. Me so answer your question. Hold on there. Hello, good night. Welcome to the program.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Yes. I'm saying with all the things that I'm listening to your program and I'm here thinking with all the things that is happening, with all the remember that near to Kingsville they had a are you hearing me?
Yes.
Are you hearing now?
I'm hearing you just fine.
Yes. Near to Kingsville they had a shooting not too long ago. And remember that the guards them weren't in numbers and they weren't alert. Now they have this burning down by Garden House. I think the government should put in place some people, a whole lot of securities around these places.
Yes.
And they are saying that Jamaica is going to become like Haiti. Don't take that lightly. They are setting to bring down Andrew Owners to kill him. And when they kill him, they say, oh, see, we were telling you Jamaica is going to be like Haiti. And they have another saying that a government member, a prime minister head is going to roll down King Street. And they're saying that's the Owners. Right? So we must put all those things in perspective and think about what is planning for this government. They are going to try and attack them in Parliament, and plus they are going to try and kill him. So if him now hear all of this, him is now to beef up security around himself, around all the government places and places that he will attend.
True.
So this is no joke business, you know.
Me talk it over here already, you know. Me tell me don't know if you remember me talk over here and tell Andrew Holness say them are gonna kill him. Rise United movement. Look what they did to the People's National Party. Lady a 3 year now. Me I tell the people them say they're wicked, you know. You so much murder them coming. You saw them make Paul well baby dead and them do it, you know.
And I think that there are people to go behind bars for that death, for those deaths, right? And they're not bringing up the things. The police, what are they doing? The investigators.
I think.
Why is it that they're not putting out wanted list for some people.
I think what they're doing is waiting for some phone records. That's the last. That's the last intelligence that I received. That information is being sought via technology. So you know how Jamaica is a developing country. Maybe that's what they're doing. But over here, so we say justice for Melissa, So whatever the police are doing, they need to make sure say they do it properly and timely. Cause we nah ease up about justice for the woman. Them are people too wicked, man.
When I look at that and I see where they can now go into a house, a politician house, nobody went in there to kill that woman, but who was inside.
True.
Because nobody is not going to step into a politician house unless it's a break-in, unless it's something massive. Then break through some windows, then break down somewhere. Not like that at all. So it must be an inside job.
Same thing with garden house.
And then again, when you look at the workers that were there, why are they not questioned? Why them don't get information from them? What really happened? Because somebody killed her inside there. And it's not an outside job, it's an inside job.
Of course. So you see, about 2 years ago, I wasn't on this platform yet, but I had said publicly that Jamaica must do like a mass employment drive where they need to hire some more police. Yes, so when you go over Europe and them place there, when you go near some federal government building, I be a soldier man you see and military people surround them building there,
And that street is called North,
You
where
can't.
you have to walk with cars shut down that street.
You see, even like some of the train station and some of the important landmarks in a lot of these countries, and it's not just Europe, but I saw heavy presence a couple of years ago. I remember when I was in Italy, I was saying to my friends, why is it that they have such heavy military presence at these important landmarks? And in a Jamaica, if you put the soldier them out there, they might go talk about say a police state. It have to be a police state because the wickedness and the politics increase.
Right, but the soldiers them should be at these buildings too, right? Because they are being paid to secure the country. So put them at these areas. Since they're up by camp not doing anything, put them out there.
May I agree with that.
What I think is going to happen is very serious, because these people are moving like some Don Gargan in a Jamaica.
A guerrilla warfare them I deal with.
Right? The opposition leader, the other, I remember, years back, the opposition leaders would just be there waiting until the electors just say, listen, we're tired of you come in.
Are them come with some message of hope and try to persuade the people to elect them or persuade the people. I was watching a debate last night. So glad I came up on that debate. When PJ Patterson and Edward Siaga was debating, you didn't hear this kind of vile. Me say come like say a gunman, the opposition a gunman, the government and the country. I saw them a behave.
First thing our opposition talk like a gangster.
Them are no opposition. Them are so look unscrupulous scavenger one power. And me I tell you say, then we go to any ends. Me say them walk on them mother grave. Them for stop it, man, and people for see what them are do.
When he's out on a platform, he talk like, this year me I say, I'm up to this year, and whatever, I never hear those things yet. People addressing the nation and addressing them like a gangster and all those things. I am saying Jamaica politics have turned. It has gone in a different direction, and now our Prime Minister and members of Parliament have to think wisely. Them have to think now. So listen, we have to change up everything, security, everything that is happening, new laws. And I said all the while, Jamaican people is writing their own laws.
Make them still not take heed now.
Mm-hmm.
Make them still not take heed.
The laws change to fix it. And we are writing our own laws.
Mm-hmm. All right, caller. Well, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. I'm going to let somebody else come in on the call. You know, you hear?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for your contribution. Take care. Guys, if you think so, we're not living at some different time and some serious time, I want to remember how many politicians have been killed in the last few years. Sitting member of parliament, sitting councillor, the children of politician, wife of politician. You know see what I go on? If Andrew Wallace no want to take either film business that me not come and nobody funeral for me not like funeral. Hello, good night. Please turn down your background, ma'am. Please turn on your background. Yeah, I can hear myself back.
Okay, all right. Do you hear about the politician that is raising havoc about the man that the gunman that the police killed?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Okay, thank you.
You want to say something about it?
No, I was just I thought you didn't know about it.
Oh.
That's the reason why I said it to you. That because I know that it's that's not good for them to really fighting the police because they kill a known criminal.
Oh.
They are the one. If they are hiding with the criminal, then why you think the country is gonna move forward? Because they have that intent. Remember, them said Jamaica is gonna be likely for 80. So that they are the person who is carrying Jamaica to 80.
Oh, well, the person that you're speaking of is Patricia Duncan, and I don't know the man that got killed, so I cannot really say if him is gunman for true or not. But what I can say is, if it is thought that the man was killed extrajudicially, then we'll have Jamaica for Justice who can speak on the man and his family's behalf. But I don't know if politicians want to make it a habit to start making public statements on these kind of things. This is for Jamaica for Justice. You understand?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good night, ma'am. Yes.
You too, yes.
Guys, I'm sure you all heard about that situation where Patricia Duncan came out speaking as if she was defending the man who died. As I said, I don't know the man. I don't know the circumstances or if the man involved in a wrongdoing. So I cannot say. But and we are a country in Jamaica where we have a history of extrajudicial killings. So if it is that it's their suspicion of such, then Jamaica for Justice, they have a job to do. But it not look good when Patricia Duncan, I don't know if she'll look seat up there or whatsoever, because she's a riser too. So I don't know if because she'll look seat, but this is not the business of politicians to be making. I mean, when Melissa was killed, they didn't come out and say anything. Weeks later, they came out and talked. And when Patricia Duncan came out and talked, hear me go off by she over here. When Patricia Duncan finally came out and said something about the killing of Melissa, she came out and she talked like say she had defend her, she had give Sylvia the benefit of the doubt. That is the position that she came out and took many weeks later. When baby Paulwell died, they didn't come out and say anything because the rise of them set up Leota to kill the baby and her mother because they want to get out Parliament. I'm telling you that long time over here. So them people are wicked. Me say the rise of them set up people life, do all kind of wickedness. Them is a cult. If more people did take them people as serious, more people did take them people as serious when me talk how much years ago. Maybe the spotlight, the stadium lights that come on upon them long time. You understand? Sometimes when people attack, people must listen. Jesus, Father, how much more people are got dead? Them pass greedy for power, you know. You have greedy for power, and you have people like them who will stop at nothing. In everything that we do in life, there is a boundary. Certain boundaries we do not cross. People who have no boundary, you cannot take them up and you know see what Donald Trump go along with and what come down upon him. Me used to watch Donald Trump show up on TV, you know. The when showing him The Apprentice, you know. And when you give people too much power and people where them not on a boundary, you give them enough power, them start do all sort of something. Power enough for everybody. Remember me tell you now. Them people here then decide their mind. Then decide their mind say, wanna see Dayton Campbell that walk up and down with the knapsack bag on him back in a 2019 with bunting them money night. One knapsack bag full of money the boy I walk up and down with. Because when you hear him come ball out to the party, from him see the man them money ready in eye. From him see the man them money, the boy come out, comes to the party, need man with money. That is all them bring coming up. Argument about money, and if them did have so much money, they would not kill people and fight people for coming in politics. They would have deal with their money business elsewhere. But the politics is the vehicle to fatten them pocket, them do it already and it work. And you see what me now? Me see a news this evening with SSL, right? Them are going to say that the FSC cannot get control over SSL, which is a criminal organization. Rob up Usain Bolt $10 million and other rest of people. And you going to tell me, say, in a Jamaica, the CEO and everybody over there, them now get bring down, right? The FSC that had been warning SSL to follow the financial guidelines in the country, and they did not follow it. The FSC couldn't stop them. The FSC couldn't put them out of business. And you see now them end up in a courthouse, and the judge rule say FSC cannot take control of SSL. And this are going on in our country, guys. See? We are a developing country. I don't know about Uno, but it's full time now for we as Jamaicans stop from put people to bring the country in a reverse. You hear? Stop from put the country in a reverse. You see them people here? Them come in at the politics already and show no what them are about. Don't forget DB and G. And if you're too young or you're under 40 years old and you don't know nothing about DB and G, go and go Google it. Nowhere else in the world, them are people that could have come in politics, come back after what they do the first time. Jamaica 411 do one video today called say Mark Golden trick up Portia. I want to go and listen to it. Them don't belong in politics, me I tell you no, because if I did anywhere else in the world, Omar Davis do him do it bunting and go. The whole of them that gone to prison. Me I tell you no. But when there's nobody to hold them accountable, you see what them do? They step up, they attack. Finsack was an attack on the Jamaican people, you know. And you see them come back again. You see what they do PNP for come back in, come make more money. They rather done the party and the people them unite and then buy it for $10 million and come say them a leader. Which part? Where? Me say if we never put them people in a power, some know say Jamaica people them worthless. And I made the first money come out here, come tell you on the face on the worthless. Remember me telling you that. A year. This is not an advocacy for Andrew Holness, you know. Because as you know over here, if Andrew Holness does something wrong, we over here so not afraid for talking because we know the Andrew Holness payroll. Likewise, we know the on the opposition payroll. But what we are dealing with right now is Andrew Holness versus some very dangerous people. From the see what they do that woman here now, if you take sleep and mark that, you know. You hear me tell you no? Every day them and Sylvia the pan road I walk up and down from them time here, from the Rise United movement. The Jamaican people them come show no what go on. Tomorrow when I come out here, I'm going to show no again. And show no say majority of the seat them what PNP lost in the last election is because the people them at Jamaica, them sister Rise United, them are not body, they not come to deal with the people them business. Them come to be a scavenger and wicked amongst one another. The people them do what? Vote them out. The people them could have voted out Peter Phillips, you know, and vote out everybody else who them say can't win nothing and can't beat Andrew, you know. But the people them voted out them. Jamaican voters so far have proved to be intelligent voters. But because the PNP reach a rock bottom right now where nobody can stand up to them and say, listen, people like our bounty, you lose your seat, go on about your business. Them come back in at the people them face like some rapists. You see, from Fenton Fergus to lose, you don't see him back because him know he make a horrible mistake and join them. Everybody will join them gone down in a hole. Whether them reputation, whether they lose their seat, whether nobody not take them serious, nobody no want to see them, they not get no forward at all. Everybody will join up with them. Then gone down in a hole. Wouldn't I realize it? Michael Phillips, where a lot of people used to respect. When me see Michael join up with them wicked people where them nearly kill all him father, oh God. You think that somebody could have come this my parents them way they and me chat back to them? You're crazy. You think that politics is that important? Where people who go after my parents so viciously, may I sit down with them? You're crazy. You're mad? You see a pitney like all Michael now, me this one him, you know? I swear to God, me this one Michael. Any which part him neighbor string plant, man, me I tell you, I'm go this go dig it up, man, and carry it go to sea, go dash it to make shark name it. Would not believe me. As a God. Damian Crawford. Somebody tell me said Damian Crawford did it over Twitter. Over TikTok. I tell people about say Mark Golding win locally. Like, Damian them turning an idiot. Damian them turning an idiot. From Paul well here say them come after him and terrorize Leoda until Leoda come to Jamaica and come do the wickedest thing. Paul will realize that time for, you know, a time for you take away yourself from them people here. Lisa spot the rake and go a long time. Because a woman instinct is never wrong. Remember me tell you no. Them poison. Them are poison. So one time I want to see what happened to the parliament building. Uno must think say a joke. Message I send guys. Serious time in Jamaica. And that's just the truth. Fenton probably go repent and just decide, say, you know what? Me done with politics. I think Fenton realized that he made a huge mistake. That's what I think. No, man, if Mikhail was my pit, me I tell you, me I disown him. God no. The SSL can't appeal the matter. SSL or FSC. I agree with the lady who just called, that the government need to surround every important building in Jamaica with soldier presence. You see, just like how we not talk about this a state of emergency, The state of emergency want to put the soldier them for sit down in a Montego Bay and the rest of place them Westmoreland. Call over the soldier them. Make them come surround the building and make bunting them say the government is not bunting them, and the two vlogger them were advise Mark Golding, make them know say the government of Jamaica, they're not going to be bullied out of office. We don't work like that in Jamaica. We're a democratic country. We are a democratic country in Jamaica. Are the people them call the shots? And no look a vlogger, no look a, no look a undermine a saboteur. No. That is not our style of politics. Mark Golding care that style of politics go on in England and see what they do with him over there. Yes, Alibaba, or where you want him. Some of grow up with some family will teach you to eat woman, As you see woman, you not come talk about emotional. Mother no emotional we grow, Don't come over here with it. Over here, so we not bring down woman over here, so. Go on in a rise them call, go do that, brother. Why I do that over here, so? Remember, say the women of the world are the backbone and the architects of society. And women raise, pushing out and raise, When you not turn big people, somehow you not so damn ungrateful, not can talk about say woman emotional. Because then teach man, some of say enough to show no emotion, and I want to beat man and kill them and they sitting there. Nobody come over here so with it though. The election does not have to be bad if the government do what they're supposed to do. Let me tell you something. Say, I was spending some time in Italy a couple of years ago. And when I come out of my hotel, I say, oh, them building, me think like terrorists sitting them out, I protect the place and so. And I see the whole heap of soldiers them and so heavily armed around some of the federal building them, and the people were telling me that it's a norm over there. So me go down in at the train station now, underground train station, and you take picture as a tourist over there. And so one of the soldier man them come to me. Him say make me see a phone, but him talk it in Italian. And when I take the picture, he was in the picture, but I didn't aim the camera at him. I was basically taking a picture of the underground train station. And him tell me if I delete the picture. Because the soldier them heavily armed under the train station, up at the building, up at top, all about. Everybody a suspect over there. So Jamaica need to start show some military presence because we have terrorists in our country. You know see? We have terrorists in our country. And this is politically motivated. It is politically motivated. We in Jamaica, we don't do them style here. Politicians say them go do that. Politicians say them forgot attack Garden House to send a message. Good night, Yvette. I don't understand. Jamaica people them, from me a little girl I grow, they've always had a level of confidence in the soldier them in the country. Me don't really know about them, about the young soldier them nowadays. Me not undermine them still, but when me I grew up in the 90s, 80s, 90s, Jamaica people them respect and love the soldier them. And that is not to undermine police, because me have police family too, you know. We not undermine police, but we know the thing, you know. So that little statement that when me see I come out about say we are going to investigate or whatever. Yesterday time when you take a investigate, don't forget to put soldier presence around the garden house. Because you see, the closer I come to the election and the more depraved them get, them is going to do more and more. And when you see the house that you assemble to make laws and to deal with the country's business, once that comes under attack, consider it an attack on the government and on the country. And you must act and respond accordingly. I am talking to Andrew Holness, in security and defense people them. They must respond accordingly. Give me a second, guys. I'm coming.
Cut and clear, Holy Spirit. In the name of Jesus Christ, I declare strength and I pray against disgrace. I pray against disappointment. I pray against failure. I pray against embarrassment. I pray against, oh God Almighty, mental disorder. I pray against confusion. I pray against mix-up spirit. And I declare that he will think straight. He will walk straight. Christ. Hallelujah. I feel sanctified by the blood, sweat and tears of our ancestors. Our ancestors didn't come here as free people. Our ancestors didn't come here as free people. Blood, sweat and tears of our ancestors. I pray against, oh God Almighty, mental disorder. I pray against... Being my father's son is who I am. You know, Barack Obama was the son of a Kenyan. He didn't have to go through any procedure to renounce his Kenyanship.
You all need to know the battles that I have been fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jamaican flag is now being hoisted in our national stadium, just as we did 61 years ago on August 6, 1962. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Jamaica land, we
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, guys, welcome back. So, guys, we're going to cut off the program right here. So, tomorrow night, make sure someone come back over here. Because we're going to revise and review some things. Right? And then after that, hopefully, we'll get to talk to Mr. Wildman about this constitution business here. Let us take this call real quick, guys. Hello, welcome to the platform.
Good night, Natalie and JPU family.
Good night.
I am just at a place right now where I am just confused, concerned, and just worried about my country and the future of my beloved country.
Okay.
I'm on the verge of crying. I am accustomed to a Jamaican people who respected authority, who had morals and values,
Mm-hmm.
who who understood who leaders were and respected them whether or not they were, we liked them. We didn't have to like them. We didn't have to agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
We just knew these people are our elders. These people are our leaders. These people are in authority. And so it is just natural that we respect them.
True.
I don't understand when we became
so vile.
Who would see a minister lying on a bed, post it on his social media page, as I saw with Tufton yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And people, human beings, would comment under it. Yes, you're the hospital now, so you will see what hospital look like. Please.
Me tell you, lady, stop from act like you're surprised. These are the Rise United people. Me not mean forget so short with you, but them are people who are wicked. You know, see from. Are you get surprised by that? You know, see them behavior from how they stay.
Mighty God.
Them not have no manners or respect.
I'm not surprised, you know. I'm not surprised, but at the same time, I am shocked because I am not used to it. And every time when you think, all right, they must have a limit. They must stop somewhere.
They're not no boundaries.
It gets worse.
They're not no boundaries.
No boundaries.
Mm-mm.
No boundaries.
They are not politicians.
Where do you stop? How do you plan to overthrow a country? How do you go into the parliament and start a fire? How do you do that?
I don't know what Jamaica people are going to do now, but you see, as patriotic Jamaicans, we need to let our voices be heard on this platform or any platform that you are on. Say something. Everybody has a role and a duty to play. These people...
I know that I always say something, but some people are scared of people.
Well,
and the moment you say something, they are down your throat with the tribalism.
Well,
and speaking nonsense.
If our ancestors were scared,
from speaking.
If our ancestors were scared, the British them would not have lost 2 wars. Jamaica people them.
That is true.
Jamaica people, remember them send the most courageous slaves them at Jamaica, you know. And that is one of the reasons why Jamaica is the mecca for human rights. We never run from nobody and make nobody come slave. We will fight. So I don't know how is it that Jamaica see them a homegrown domestic terroristic style behavior in our politics, starting from our politics, murder cover up. They're not a merciful person. So
sit down and as a people we sit down and just allowing it to happen.
And them style, lady, them style. When you see them, don't engage them, don't legitimize them because they're really a nasty set of people. Look what they did to their party. You ever see the PNP like this yet?
Never.
Okay.
It is a disgrace. It doesn't look good. I was at work the other day, and so I was listening to your program. It was a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
While I was listening to your program, this lady, she's my friend, but she is originally from Hungary, but she have lived in America for a while. So a long time, much longer than I. And she saw me and she said, you know, in her accent, "You listening to politics?" And I said, "Yes." Is that in Jamaica? I said, "Yes." And she looked at the time you had on the screen a picture of Mark Golding on one side and there was a picture of Andrew Holness on the other side. So she said, "Who's that white man?" This is a white lady, you know.
Mm.
"Who's that white man?" So I said, "He is the opposition leader and he's the one who wants to gain power. And she said, no, no. And so why you say that? How can you let a white man run your country? That is not right. So I was explaining to her that being white is not even the problem. I was explaining to her that he had, the British citizenship and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, not in my country. They would go to war.
Where she come from?
Hungary.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before
they allow somebody who is not of their own to come in and have allegiance to other place and want to run it. She said they would chase him out. He wouldn't stand a chance.
Well, the truth of the matter is, I cannot speak for everyone, but me personally, I don't have no problem with nobody and them skin color, tell you the truth. I treat everybody the same way, but
and I can't.
But the truth of the matter is, when we are talking about leading a country, Jamaica is a very unique country where, yes, out of many one people we say, but we are an overwhelming majority of people from the African continent and descent. So if you see,
as Mark said, us and his wife.
Well, you know what? If Mark Golden was my husband, I would have to tell him the truth and say, listen, the majority of people here, they're gonna think this is weird, because PJ Patterson they come and say black man time now, so basically what PJ said is, listen, the majority of us look like me. It's my time. So this is confusing, but me not gonna really go down that road.
Get back to this.
You know what?
We don't need to go back here.
Me not gonna talk about him skin color. Me not have no problem with him skin color and behavior. Me have a problem with.
But Nance, I couldn't have a problem with his skin color.
No.
He looks just like my family members.
Yeah, we are out of many one. We are one people.
Because right, so the skin color is not even it. It is, as I started out, that respect, that moral, that those kind of things. As one caller was saying before I called, something about acting like a gangster on the stage. People, say this and that, go on. No.
Well, from me hear the man say forget wicked pan them, alright. There's some know say the politics gone down in a gutter water, Get wicked pan them. Yeah. Are there some know say the politics gone down in a hole from this so.
Well, they are doing just that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They are doing just that.
Get wicked
because the tribalism that exists, it is crazy.
Jesus.
It is a shame that our people have gotten here.
Yeah, well, all we can do.
And some of them wrapped up, tied up, and tangled up in
it. Yeah, I know. Well, thank you for calling. We'll see what happens.
Yes. There's one thing I wanted to point out. I don't know if everybody else heard what Mark said yesterday at some meeting they were having. When he got to a part and saying something about the economy. So he said when he got the economy in 2012, like they said, it was nothing. And he grew the economy. He grew the economy. Yeah, ERE and his people grew the economy in 2012 and until now. So he's speaking, I'm saying this man is delusional. Until now the economy is at a place. So that means, when he came in 2012, he is still in power, He said until now the economy is at a place now where we can do things.
They need to start writing a speech for him. But anyway, caller, thank you so much for calling.
Well, I'm glad he admitted that the economy is at a place now where we can do things.
We don't even have room to really talk about the issues because the threat is so imminent to Jamaica right now.
It's so imminent.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
You too.
Lord Jesus. Step up and get busy and get wicked on them. See there? Burn down the parliament. Step up and get busy and get wicked on them. You see? Language that we use, guys. Some people don't understand the responsibility of being a political representative or a leader. As a leader, you're going to have people following. And what you do and what you say, what you portray, that is what people are going to follow. Now, you tell me the truth. You type in the comment and be honest. You hear what Mark Golden just say. Step up and get busy and get wicked upon them. Right? Now we are seeing what we are seeing. You believe, say, in our heart of hearts. You believe, say, Andrew Owens could have talked so in a Jamaica and get away with it. You think, say, Andrew Owens could have stand up in front of the Jamaica Labour Party supporters them in a opposition and go tell them, say, your party need you now. A time for step up and get busy and get wicked pan them too. Because PMP nah go give up this so easy. You don't think, say, Andrew Owens could have attacked and get away with it? You don't tell the truth. Andrew Owens could get away with that. Because the whole of we, including me too, would have come out here and say, what kind of style this? You're inciting violence. I see an article where I think a Gleaner or TV, one of them post it. I'm looking at it right now. Let me look at who posted it. This was posted on the 20th of May. It's titled, Golding Disappointed with Discrimination Based on His Skin Color. So if Golding is being discriminated against because of his skin color, and the language you must speak, him not realize that them language, and that's why people don't really like him, But if he's being discriminated against because of his skin color or whatever, and he's getting away with things that Andrew Owens cannot get away with, Andrew Owens would be a victim of racism. You don't know what the meaning of racism is. You don't have the same privilege like other people because you are what you look like and they are what they look like. So Andrew always have to walk a narrow path and a chalk line. And Mark Golden can just swerve and do whatever I want to do. Him can speak these things and get away with it. And none of uno in a Jamaica journalist, none of uno. Now go say to him, say, Mr. Golden, what kind of violence are you inciting? When him come out and beat him chest and him say, uno elect me, Mark Jefferson Golden, Prime Minister of Jamaica, and make me put my top on Harris friend them round me for run the country. If Andrew Holness talks so, and to the gallows, want to know that him could have never come out come talk that in a Jamaica. Elect him Prime Minister, make him put him top on Harris. Him could have never. Me know it and only know it. So in the true sense of the word, Andrew Holness is a victim of racism in this politics here. Yes, he's a victim of racism because he cannot get away with what Mark Golden is getting away with. Damian Crawford couldn't get away with it neither. Lisa Anna couldn't. Nobody in a Jamaica, in our politics, could have ever get away with the things that Mark Golden get. You see, only journalists at Jamaica too are the worst of them, you know. Because only supposed to hold the man accountable. You know much thing me see that man I get away with? Little boy them. Get busy, get wicked pan them. Cause them now go get up so easy. He let me make me put my top on Harris. Me lose our phone. And that's why I see right now, me top reading a paper. Me top listen to how I talk say. Me just come out here and get the views. How me see it. I'm a very unbiased person. Truth speaker. Truth seeker. Me stop listening to the media at Jamaica because you're not good. Remember me tell you now. You're doing good. You make this man get away with everything. And we soon, you know. That's just the truth. Big up yourself, Steady. Guys, you know, go over Steady Show, go give him a subscribe and give him a like and listen to what he must say. He might talk some real something out here. First of all, Steady. If Andrew Holness come out, can't do them sitting there with Mark Golden, I do. I can't tell her right now. I want to know what true. If Andrew Holness ever lose his mind and come do them something there with Mark Golden, I probably his mother that take him out. His mother would have take him right out. Want to know what lie me I tell? The first phone call me that get from his mother. Where you try do? You try bring down my family? You try dirty up when you son me grow you? As much as him a big man. I can't tell you no. Mark Golden have nobody to hold him accountable. Not the people them who birthed him and grew him. And not only media people in Jamaica. Una some hypocrite media people. Let me see that breaking news here now. Okay. Lord Jesus. That's why I have to love my team, you know. I want to show you something on the screen, guys. But in order to do so, I've got to go to a break real quick. Give me a second and I'll pull it up real quick.
Man a man. Man must stand up like man. Man must act like man. Man must behave like man. Man must take decision like man. You weak jellyback. Oh, Jesus have mercy. Me not deal with jellyback man. Me love man, we a man. We stand up like man. We talk like man. We act like man. We behave like man. Man a man.
Guys, Wanna look on this with me. This article is from 2006. Yes. No, 2008. I'm sorry. 2008. No dual citizenship holder should be in parliament. This is from former Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller. Saturday, May 24, 2008. I believe, yes, Portia and the PNP was in opposition at that time. President of the People's National Party, Portia Simpson Miller, has dismissed claims that the PNP is pressuring the government into calling snap elections as the dual citizenship controversy rages. Mrs. Simpson Miller was speaking at the party's divisional conference at the Spalding Primary School in Northwest Clarendon Thursday night. She said while the PNP does not have a problem with persons holding dual citizenship, any such individual should not sit in the House of Parliament. Quote, if you owe an allegiance to a foreign power, you should not be a member of Parliament or a senator in this country. You should not have divided loyalty. If you're the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade and a vote is about to take place at the World Trade Organization or at the UN, the United Nations, nobody is supposed to be able to call you aside and you have to think twice how to vote, whether your loyalty is to the people of Jamaica or another country, Simpson Miller said. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. There are so many conflicts of interest when it comes on to dual citizenship, and you have the responsibility of helping to shape laws and to vote where your country is concerned that you live in. And that is why I've decided to do a special program this week to show you the various conflicts that may arise when you have dual citizenship and you are a parliamentarian or the leader of a country. You know, a lot of people, not a lot of people, some people in Jamaica used to say that Portia dunce and rare. Tell you something. What Portia just said from 2008, so blatant, so eloquent, she said the right thing. I've heard that discussion right here in the United States. No, nobody fool, you know. There is nobody who should lead Jamaica with dual citizenship, lead any country for that matter, with dual citizenship. Because when you go to engage other people, it's a problem. You may not want it to be a problem, but it will create a problem. And those who are easily corruptible, yes. Give me a second.
Man a man. Man must stand up like man. Man must act like man. Man must behave like man. Man must take decision like man. Eh? You weak jellyback. Oh, Jesus, have mercy. Me not deal with jellyback man. Me love man, we a man. We stand up like man. We talk like man. We act like man. We behave like man. Man a man.
Lord Jesus. Anyway, this week, hopefully we will hear some more from Mr. Wildman, and we'll get into it because there's just too much conflict. I can't understand how. I only in a PNP, in a Rise United opposition, you hear them something here. I'm going to show you something when we come talk about this in the week here. Me I go show you one argument that Joseph Patterson made. Somebody send it, come give me. Where Joseph Patterson was taught, do know Joseph Patterson, the former leader of the UIC. Him and Mark Golding all the same view. That he's a Canadian also. You know, he said he's been back in Jamaica 13 years. And he was seeking to leave the UIC and some tanglings going over there and so forth. But he and Mark Golding hold the same view. That he shouldn't have to renounce his other citizenship to prove to you his loyalty. I completely and totally disagree with that because I'm smart enough to understand the conflict that may arise. Many conflicts, as a matter of fact. So I don't agree, but I'm going to play a little bit tight and make on hear. And a man challenge him on it. I'm not going to hear what the man say. Because anybody who want to come and lead Jamaica and they're refusing to give up their dual citizenship or to give up one of them citizenship, you know what they come about? Self-interest. Self-interest. Remember me telling you that. Why is it so easy for Matthew Samoda to give up his citizenship, but Mark Golding cannot do it? Self-interest. The whole of this man and Mark Golding him assets and sitting them the offshore in England and British Virgin Island. Self-interest. Mark Golding want if any little thing, him can run, take him family and run Ghana UK. Self-interest. If you not come to Jamaica for come stay, you're not going to give up your citizenship, Remember me telling you, you not come for stay. You have a plan B. Your dual citizenship while you're in the parliament is your plan B. Some would not have a plan B, Because I'm going to renounce for him, So if the ship in Jamaica go down, him have to go down with it. And you know what they say about the captain and the ship. I know that he has dual citizenship, Miss Marlene. I'm going to just play a little bit of what he said so that you guys can hear what his logic is versus the man who challenged him. And then we're going to hear what Mark Golding say, because we have something for play to about what him say too. You understand? As a Jamaican with dual citizenship myself, I would really have a disregard for my people, Jamaican people. If me say me I come at Jamaica in the parliament and I will tell you to say me not give up my American citizenship. Me can't do that. Because if me I come at Jamaica in the politics, I'm coming to serve the people of Jamaica. Me don't need a plan B. While I'm in the no, you just don't. That's just something you don't do. That's a boundary that you don't cross. Expecting people to accept you and your duality while you're telling the people, oh, I'm so loyal to you. I'm here to serve you. Make something go down tomorrow and see what go on. Them run gone left for Jamaica. They run gone left for them plan B. They don't want to give up them plan B. So you mean to tell me, say no, a Jamaican when they are Jamaica, live at Jamaica, we have them Jamaican citizenship alone, only would have bench them people if people with dual citizenship. Only not supposed to do that. Only wicked for do that. The people that commit to Uno are them the people there. Uno must give the benefit of the doubt when time it come on to loyalty and trust. Choose people who choose you. You are not a plan B or a backup plan. No. Me not believe in that. You get two choices. You pick one. You can't have your cake and want to eat it. Not go so. One loyalty, one flag, one country. That is the criteria, in my view, for a prime minister or a member of parliament. one loyalty, one flag, one country. There are important decisions that will rest on your loyalty. Remember. Anyway, guys, I thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your likes and your comments. Those of you who are, who have good intentions. You understand what we are dealing with over here. So thank you for your participation. Make sure that you're sharing this information and make sure say you are supporting the people on this platform who are out here about truth, transparency, those who are not a part of the propaganda movement, because we don't want to see Jamaica go down. We're not going to follow some people and take down Jamaica because of tribalism. We're not going to do that. Anybody that is there leading Jamaica, we are going to tell them, say, listen, you do right by the people and we are going to hold you accountable. But what we're not going to do is sabotage you and bring you down, because if Jamaica fail, the whole will fail. Now, so people, big up on yourself and have yourselves a good night. Take care until next time.
Man a man. Man must stand up like man. Man must act like man. Man must behave like man. Man must take decision like man. You weak jellyback. Oh, Jesus, have mercy. Me not deal with jellyback man. Me love man, we are man. We stand up like man. We talk like man. We act like man. We behave like man. Man a man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jamaican flag is now being hoisted in our national stadium, just as we did 61 years ago on August 6, 1962. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Jamaica land, we
Ladies and gentlemen.